The more Notre Dame complains about being left out of the college football playoff, the more it feels like there's something bigger going on than frustration over a snub. Long-standing tensions between Notre Dame and the ACC have started bubbling to the surface, especially after the selection committee chose Miami over the Irish for the final at-large spot. Much of the friction stems from scheduling obligations in Notre Dame's unique ACC arrangement, combined with recent conference exit fee settlements. It's becoming clear the clock is ticking for both the ACC and Notre Dame's place in it. Since Sunday, Notre Dame's athletic director, Pete Bevacqua, has made rounds in the media, using phrases like permanent damage to describe the ACC relationship. His comments do three things. First, they reinforce negative stereotypes about Notre Dame for administrators across college athletics. Unlike former AD Jack Swarbrick, Bevacqua's approach comes across as volatile and exaggerated, drawing pushback from conference leaders. Second, he's highlighted how much the ACC has changed since Notre Dame signed its partial membership agreement in 2012. Back then, the ACC was a dominant force. Now, with Florida State and Clemson struggling, the league doesn't offer the same opportunities. Third, Bevacqua's rhetoric suggests the school is internally considering alternatives to the ACC. It's hard to believe his anger is purely about missing the CFP or social media spats. Despite Notre Dame's insistence on independence, the reality is that their current arrangement is increasingly unsustainable. With only a handful of impactful games each season, even Notre Dame struggles to position itself for a national title. Their 2026 schedule looks no easier, with only key games against Miami and USC standing out. Other programs may resist scheduling the Irish to protect their own playoff chances, adding pressure. Scheduling will only get harder as conferences move to 9-game league slates. Notre Dame is smart enough to recognize that staying independent has limits, and sooner or later, they'll need a plan that ensures competitive relevance. They won't be forced into a conference, they'll enter on their own terms. The ACC grant of rights complicates matters, but it also gives Notre Dame flexibility to explore options like the SEC or Big Ten, or even carve out alliances with schools like USC and UCLA. In the end, Notre Dame has options. The public outburst this week, while dramatic, makes more sense as the opening move in a strategic negotiation, rather than a reaction to a single CFP snub. The Irish may be preparing to shake up the landscape of college football, but the rest of the sport isn't likely to join their pity party. They'll need a solid plan if they want to turn that initial outburst into real change.